Hi all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. All they are messaging also. Good evening. See, again, I've come today in my live session because in this whole week somehow I was getting a lot of queries on remedies. Okay, even established astrologers were like messaging me and asking like queries on like how we can do a certain remedies and things like those. To explain how remedies work, see, because I keep on showcasing my fingers again and again and just telling everybody, see, I don't wear any rings and I don't go into for gemstones and those kind of things. But yes, remedies do work. How it works, what are remedies, how we can work, and I'll give you certain examples also on the remedies things also and those kind of things. See how it happens. If everybody has heard about Einstein's Big Bang theory, which is mentioned in Shiva Puran and Vishnu Puran also, the first blast occurred and the first particles appeared. Okay, first blast created, which was like created by energy, the first particles, and those particles keep on generating itself, and the universe became, and the whole existence of all the planets, stars, everything came into existence. Earth also is part from that energy blast only. That means even we, the people, also are coming out from one energy blast. That means everything is made from energy. Second thing, what physics says is that no two energies will have the same path. If lightning will strike, every time it will have a distinct path. No two lightnings will, or like when they fall, or any energy in per se, if it fall, will have the same path. That means no energy will have the same path. Another thing which I keep on repeating again and again, again and again, and start telling is that our body is made from approximately 50 trillion living cells. 50 trillion, huge. That is many times the population of the world. But not even a single cell remains alive when we die, actually die. Everything falls apart. Okay. That means all these 50 trillion living cells are binded by another energy which we call soul, Atma. Now, following the another rule, the second rule which I said, physics said no two energies has got the same pathway. That means no two souls will have the same path. Okay, even the twins will be different from each other. So no two souls will have the same path. Physics rule. Let's go very scientific today. Now, believing that, and based on the first rule, it says everything is made from energy. That means nothing ends in this world. It only changes the form. The seed becomes the tree becomes wood, wood becomes furniture, furniture becomes like carbon, carbon becomes diamond. Even if we burn something, it does not end, it just changes the form and mixes in the air. Okay, that's how the thing of the scientific pattern works. Now, if everything is made from energy, how can we decipher or try to understand what is the components of it? The components, what I say, can be broadly or exactly to be put, like why I'm saying using the word broadly out here, because physics says 0.01% of the particles which physics don't understand are called God's particle. Okay, so broadly speaking, 5 elements can define everything. 5 tattvas, 5 elements can define everything. But if we talk about everything, there's almost always 0.01% which physics says we don't even understand. Those are God's particles. Okay, so this is how we can divide it. Now, balancing of these energies is what we call remedies. That's a very easy way of explaining things, because people think astrologers are like magicians. They will just rotate their hand like this and like your job will be saved. They'll rotate their hand like this, your divorce will be like saved. Again rotate the hand, your girlfriend which has gone 2 years like away will just suddenly appear and life will be a bliss. Astrologers are neither gods, neither they are the magicians. They are just plain mathematicians who can just calculate it well and just break up that mathematical calculation and present it logically. Nothing more than that. They are not magicians. Only thing is, when we talk about remedies, the balancing of 5 elements is called remedies. That's the first element of it. Now let's go into more detailing into further elements and how it goes about in the remedy elements of it. What I always tell everybody, these are not 9 real planets that you take a telescope and start looking at them. Oh, it's Saturn is there, and now it's looking at like with the 7th aspect on me. Now this like bolt of energy is coming to me. No, it's not like that. There are 9 different kinds of energies. Moon is emotions, sun is soul. 5 planets are like 5 tattvas or 5 elements, and Rahu, Ketu are 2 magnetic nodes which keep everything intact in their place. Okay, north and south, where epileptic nodes. Okay, we call them Chaya Grah or even the shadow planets also, which because they are not the real. So you must have heard the notion, listen to your soul, listen to your soul. So if your soul is not talking to you, which is sun, there's something affliction of it is going on. Either you will be too proud of yourself, or you will be either inferiority complex or something like that. So some energy which is not balanced will always create these kind of afflictions. There's a very simple example. Car has got 4 tires. Example, 1 driver, 1 engine power, and that's how we have to work upon. And if the 1 tire is like not got the proper air, that car will not run smoothly. This is the very basics of these energies. Now even I want to understand, yes, they do have some effects, but if I wear a stone, how come a person sitting in other country will pay my money back to me? I'm not able to understand these kind of logics. And I always say, if these kind of logics, if they work, I prefer to do it on the prime minister and control the prime minister. Why should I control one girl or one boy or one somebody? If this was a possibility, and if this was the true possibility, COVID would have vanished immediately. Or earlier, if the stock market crashes or anything, they would have not happened. Financial markets will never die. No divorces will happen. We'll shut the courts. But it's not the truth. Okay, some truth is there, but I will not say 100% truth in it. Yes, these things work, but they change the constituents of energies in us. Another thing I always say is that we all are living a life which is like a movie. In my movie, I'm the hero. In your movie, you may be the hero or heroine, or some people prefer to be villain, but I prefer to be hero. Okay. So what it happens is, I'm the hero. Now suddenly in the script, my accident is written, which is read by the astrologer. How will accident happen? I will not go and stand on the highway and come hit me. No, it's not that. Then all the other characters around me, they become activated. Somebody will go in the truck, somebody will serve the liquor to the truck driver, then one mechanic will do the bad job and the brakes will fail, and then that truck at very particular time and come and hit me. So it's a movie script. Now I know in the movie script accident is coming. Now what's the remedy? Remedy is I take precautions. I let this script time to pass on. Okay. Yes, still I will get the accident, because obviously the God can't say like, I can't, like I'll wipe it out for you. No, it's not that. Some bump will happen. A small, like I will just bump on the road or I'll fall on the road. Something will happen because something has to be done to me also. But if the script time passes, God can't keep waiting, all these characters waiting for you. Okay, now you will not do the job till the time he will not come out and you will hit him with the truck. This is not the truth. So we have to pass that time. So when good times pass, even the bad times pass. Okay, and that's first element of it. Now, moreover, what I say, astrology is not only the predictive science. We should not only use it for predictions. We should try to do some remedies along with it, and we should start living astrology rather than studying astrology or practicing astrology. We should start living astrology. Very simple basic rule is everything is made from 5 elements, including me. If I notice the things consciously around, subconscious mind will develop the remedies and will give me the way how to look about in balancing those things. I'll give you a small example, like it's like sugarcane, okay, or sugarcane juice. It's a very refreshing thing. I love it, but just for the sake of it, it's like sugarcane juice is combination of moon and Mars. Okay. Now, if I have to do a remedy of Mars where Mars is giving some affliction in my body or something, which is very simple, pick up a glass of thing, my emotions will be boosted and Mars will affliction will go. So it's a very natural way. And if we want to go for complex examples, one complex example can be coconut. It's a combination of moon, Venus, Mercury, even to a certain extent Ketu, and even in Lal Kitab you fill it with like sugar and even the Mars. Then you don't know what you are doing. At least like 4 planets you are trying to control in one go. Okay, I'm not telling about do the experiment or anything, but I'm generally saying those energies can be worked upon or can be like have some element of it. Okay, I'll give you certain rules also along with it, like some interesting rules. Very interesting rule, say, because like everybody keeps on asking me, give us the rules regarding the Rahu or give the Ketu, which is a big question marks for everybody. Look into your chart, okay, wherever the Jupiter is placed, look at the Lord or depositor of that house. Now, wherever that depositor or the Lord is sitting, that is the place where your focus will be and from where your luck will be coming. Okay, that's an easy one rule I give. I'll keep on giving those small rules, very interesting ones. I find them very interesting. See, I'll give you another very interesting remedy, which people keep on asking me, particularly because I have less gray hair. So they keep on asking me very particularly. You know, gray hair means Saturn. Very simple. Very simple. Saturn. Saturn means cold, darkness, and cold. Stop eating cold things, you will have less gray hair. Very simple. I'll give you another very interesting one. You must have seen like nowadays kids with the hair which are red, blue, green, this, that. Basically, hair are constituents of 2 elements, 2 planets energies. One is Mars, okay, and another is like Saturn. Okay, very simple ones. I'm trying to give it to you so that like you can understand the whole thing. Okay, Saturn and Mars, whenever they come in transit or in any kind of relationship with Rahu through their houses where they have the lordship, or directly or through aspects, people will always try to experiment with their hair, including hair color. Okay, that's a very easy things I'm just trying to tell you. You can just see it like very easily in people chart, and that'll be very easy way to look at it. Write down another very interesting rule. If any of you all, I think I hear also I'm seeing so many of them. Okay, is that just a sec? I'm getting a lot of questions out here, so that's why just okay. Write another rule of it, which can give you a astrologer's kind of bird's eye view of thing. Whenever Jupiter will be transiting on 6, 8, or 12 house from the Lagna, from the moon, depends upon different calculation for different people. Surely somebody from the family or either you will surely fall sick in that period. A very simple rules I'm giving it to you. Another question just now is coming on to me is that how do we like become astrologers? Like very simple thing, very simple. I'll come on to the remedies back thing. Everybody's asking the thing. You know, anybody whose Lagna or Lagna house or Lord of Lagna or any planets present in Lagna make any connection with 8 or 12 are the only people who believe in astrology and astrologers. Okay. I'm giving a small disclaimer under it. Nobody should like start like fighting with me from tomorrow that I'm going against Brihat Prashra and like no, it's not like that. Disclaimer is this: many more things to be seen, but this is broadly one of the rules which will fit in most of the cases. So it's just a element of it. That's how we go about. Okay. I'll come back to the remedies now. Okay. It's like just a sec. I just want to work on to one element of it. Just a sec. I'm getting like they are. Just give me a second. Like I just want to add. Like they are like trying to add me. Like some people they are like not able to connect on to me. Just give me a second. I'll just want to add them. Just a sec. It'll take 2 minutes because there are 3 more channels who are just trying to request to join in. I'm not able to. Okay, we continue on it. I'll just give you another now. Continuity is like element of it. Is that I'll just add more things. I'll start with the significance of the houses in the remedies element of it. I'll start with the house number 5. Okay, the 5th house. I'm just trying to work on how we can think about or how we can work upon the remedies and what remedies to be done. Okay, when we look at the fifth house, that is our prabhad karmas, the karmas which we bring from the last life. Okay, look at the depositor of the fifth house. Okay, those depositors, wherever will be placed, like say fifth house is Leo, depositor or the Lord is Sun. If say Sun is sitting in X house, another house, that'll be the house from where we will gain. Okay, those are like from where we will achieve. Say Sun is sitting, example, in the fourth house, so we will gain happiness also, and we will gain the land and the property and the luxury items also. Okay, so that's one way to look from the prabhad karmas. Now the second way, we'll look at the second way. Now let's look at the eighth house. Okay, now eighth house, wherever I will answer like thing here also, there are so many questions which are moving on, and that's why I just wanted to join the session first. When the look at the eighth house Lord depositor, say Cancer, say Moon is sitting in the 10th house. Okay, it's a very simple element. From the 10th house, some kind of fear that will be coming out. So what we need to do is, where our 8th house depositor is sitting, that is our past lives mistakes. Okay, that's our past lives mistake. Very simple element of it, nothing to cover on it. Okay, how it works. 6th house is our active house. Okay, our daily routine. 8th house is our first house from when we wake up, what our behavior is. And 3rd house is the house of efforts. Okay, it's a simple calculation element of it. So whatever mistakes which we carry from the past life, we can see from the 8th house depositor, wherever it will be sitting. So where we need the remedies, we need the remedies there. Okay, so I'm giving a very, very simple thing. Like one rule is, like some kids don't speak mother tongue. Their Ketu is afflicted. Okay, or if they speak too well, their Ketu is the reason for it. On the other way around, some kids pick foreign languages very easy. Rahu for that. If they are not able to like learn French, which is nowadays in curriculum, or German or something, then Rahu to look at. Okay, and leave alone heal, like these things remedy. Some people are born as natural healers. Who are natural healers? Anybody who will be born in Ashwani, Pushya, Hasta, or Revati Nakshatra, basically these 4, those will be like natural healers. Find these people, they are the ones who will like actually will be delivering the healing effects to anybody. So I was just explaining about the astrology kind of thing. Who can become astrologer? Again, I'm getting more questions on that only. That's why I'll just give another leg of it. First leg, I said anybody whose lagna or anything in the lagna is making connection with 8th, 12th. Second thing is, anybody's Atma Karka is making any connection with the 8th house. You can solidify that. First rule was that those people will believe in astrology, People who learn astrology, somewhere Atma Karka will be somewhere connected with the ethers. And look at D24 in that case also. Varga D24. If in D24 also the similar thing can be, so you can just stamp it, this is the greatest astrologer which can become. So try to do a survey. So many astrologers are here. I can see around 20-25 here, and to just see who are like born astrologers and who are not. Anybody can just tell me after that how it works and how it does not. See, remedy working is basically living everything around us, using the mediums around us to balance our energies, elements of it. Okay, when we are balancing those energy elements, that is what is remedies. Now, to enhance those remedies and to work on things, there are two like words which I always say. One is sadhan and one is sadhana. Okay, sadhan is what is Venus element. Venus is our sadhan provider. Second is sadhana. Jupiter is our sadhana element. Both are teachers. Okay, one is Deva family, one is Daitya family kinds. Both are Brahmins. Okay, so one is sadhan, one is sadhana. When we are in Kali Yuga, which is like currently hope so is going on. Some people are saying it's already over. If it's already over, even I'm glad I'm in Satyug now. So whoever thinks like we are in Satyug, welcome to all of you. And whoever think like we are still in Kali Yuga, so still we are in hell zone. So let's do more remedies to get our hell like better as much as the place. So what happens is sadhan becomes our biggest remedy, not sadhana. Sadhana is disconnecting. Sadhan is connecting. So when we are living in a Kalyug pointer, what is happens is we need to work on the elements which gives us the sadhan. Okay. Now, when I look at the remedy, because I just got a like a question written, how to get the remedy done for marriage. Okay, somebody wants to, and in fact now as soon as I've repeated like 4-5 the similar questions have come up onto that element. Okay, we'll just go on to the pointer. For marriage, look at D9. Okay, look at the D9. Now look at the lagna of D9. Wherever lagna of D9 depositor or that same lagna is sitting, that is the place where remedy is needed. Look, let's assume the other way around. I will just say, for example, lagna is Cancer in D9. Okay, and let's assume a person is a Capricorn in D1. That means Cancer will be in the 9th house. Okay, example I'm just saying, we can just make so many examples out of it. That means the person needs to do the remedies of the 9th house. Easy way to say, puja path kariye. Connect with your father. Connect with your guru. Guru, you do the remedy, they will get you your wife. Maybe they will introduce like maybe their own like thing. You are a good boy. I'll introduce and get you married. It may happen like that also if you are blessed. So if say lagna is like entering like in the say third house, so first thing you need to do the things remedies of the third house. Efforts is one of it, which generally say, but I always say is like younger ones. So do the remedies with your younger ones. Just try to give them something. Try to be selfless, and maybe they'll introduce you to some girl they know, and you may get married with them. It's a general way, but this is one of the thing like out here when I'm just looking. I'm just trying to look at the question. I'm trying to answer as many as possible today, but like I will stop at a certain element of it. There's so many questions, but I will just take another one, a shorter one. They're saying how can we increase the things. I'll just say significator of increase is cancer. See, a big disclaimer. Whatever fundamentals I'm giving or whatever rules I'm giving are according to my own practice. They may or they may not be written in any of the scriptures. If you find them appropriate, use them. If you don't find them appropriate, please don't use them. But at least please don't blame me and don't curse me. I'm just trying to help whoever wants to learn and asking me with my own knowledge how I see it. So please don't curse me if the rule is not fitting at you. You may consider me not knowledgeable, that's okay. But at least please don't curse me and don't curse me with the name that I'm going against scriptures. I've already been like hanged for almost for these things by eating non-veg and like saying gemstones against and remedies. So please don't because there's so many questions which are coming. Cancer is the sign. Look at it. Wherever cancer is, you will get 2.5% of it. Very simple rule, according to me. Again, I'm saying I've not read it in any scriptures. It's my own personal calculation. Sorry. And I'm not trying to be any good, like kind of any big names, and I won't be going for scriptures or thing. But none of my scriptures will be that way. But my calculation says wherever cancer is, it's 2.5. Very simple. So wherever cancer will be, whichever relationship is in that house, you will have that kind of relationship in 2.5. Now it looks very awkward. Say 2.5. You will say my 2.5 wives. No, sorry, I'm not talking about 2.5 wives. I'm talking about 2.5 partners. Say one partner will be sleeping partner, but still in the books. Okay, so don't think like I'm talking about 2.5 wives you will get. But yes, if it's in the 8th house, you will have 2.5 kind of in-laws. That means one will be like real in-laws, one whom you treat like in-laws, and some who have a relationship and that means it will be a joint family and a bigger family. Okay, that's an easy way to understand. So don't think 2.5 wives you are going to get and like start getting happy that I've got in my 7th house cancer and now I will be having 2.5 wives or 2.5 husbands. Sorry, that is not fitting there. Okay, so but like in the 10th house, surely you will get 2.5 bosses. Just imagine that way, like you have to suffer under 2.5 bosses. One real boss, one more pseudo boss, and one half a boss who will keep on putting pressure onto you. So that's how I will say the thing is. So what I'm saying is we have to live remedies. Okay, and the first remedy which I tell everybody is detachment. When we start expecting things from other, that's a point of misery. When we detach, we expect as less as possible from others or from the situations around us. That's the point of bliss. Meditation is one element which I always say is a point which will get you some bliss or the other. But my another huge disclaimer, because immediately the first question comes, do you do meditation? I've heard that like from all, as soon as I say meditation, oh, what kind of meditation you do? So they think I must be a sadhak. I'm not a sadhak, sorry. I left meditation 4-5 years back. Nowadays I'm running away from it. It's not that way. But what happened is, I again believe that we are in Kala Yuga. According to my calculations or my thinking, we are still in Kala Yuga. Kala Yuga, when we try to go as close to the higher energy or the next level of energy, we become insecure and mentally our balances go out. That's what I believe. So overdoing of anything which is related to connect with a higher energy is not a smart move till the time you yourself are prepared. You prepare your body, you prepare your mind, you prepare your emotions. That's what I believe. So nowadays the jargon is meditate, 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 meditate. And half the people even don't know the spelling of meditate. They spell it wrongly also. Other day, but he was writing and telling me he was even spelling it wrongly. So I said, okay, fine. Anyway, you will be the best in meditation. That's for 100% sure. because you're finding a new way to meditate by writing new spellings also. Okay, what I mean to say is meditation is disconnect. When we disconnect, we feel that bliss, but we try to go towards higher energy, we feel insecure. So anybody you will see in your family, old people, young people, anybody who are like doing every day Bhagwan, 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 and Bhagwan channels and Bhagwan things and touching the feet of the God and doing all the rituals, 4 hours of prayer. Trust me, they will be the most disturbed. See, any of them. It's not that what they are doing is wrong. They are not prepared to go so close. And I always say, just don't pray too much. If you go too close, if he comes and invites you, then you will say, no, 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 I don't want to come close to you. Then you will be running away from the God. So don't try to keep on calling him every day and don't keep on like asking, come, come, come. The day he will actually come, you will be running away. No, no, I don't want to go. Okay, so it's easy thing is meditation is yes, overdoing is no. Okay, balancing is where we disconnect a bit. We can develop our much better because we like say it's example. I shut myself in a room to study. It'll be easier rather than in a lot of noises. This is what is meditation all about. I disconnect from the world or from the thing. Another question a very smart guy asked me. He said, Guruji, my like I'm not able to like stop my mind. I said, like, are you trying to die? The day your mind stops, you are dead. It's not about stopping your mind. It's about like he said, like next immediately he said, I want to control my mind. I said, like meditation is not about controlling, it's making it go loose and to the world. Your dream should go high. It's like your thought should be left loosened. So it's not about capturing it. Once you capture it, anyway, you are going to suffocate your brain. Whatever you are able to think, even that will stop because you're forcing it. So meditation, what I say, is a very good thing, remedy. Some small remedies I did. In my next session, I will go in detailed elements of remedies, particular house-wise also, and I will go particular illness-wise also slowly. Because there are certain illnesses, because in my messages which are like saying skin is the biggest one which is coming up, allergy is the second biggest one I'm seeing out here, headache is seeing out here. So there are 4-5 of them which are like coming in so many questions out here in the messages. So what I'm just saying is in my next session I will just please don't send me date of births. I've already got around 200 of them. Don't send me, I'm not doing any consultations out here. Okay, fine, I don't charge, but it does not mean that few billion people have to go through also. Sorry, they are just continuously sending me date of birth. I'm not like take some, I will say, qualified astrologer's service. That'll be the best thing. I'm here to only touch your souls and give you the direction. I'm not here to make any money out of you. I'm not here to give any consultations. So my role is only to give the direction where the some preconceived notions are there. I'm just breaking them. So just don't keep on sending. I'm just getting non-stop flow of like date of births flowing onto me. Any particular question on remedies? Surely I will like ready to answer. So you can just tell me any particular questions. I will surely answer if any of you. Otherwise, I'll give it a very crisp one and next time I will. It should be like not particular personal, just say like on any particular like question if you have for anything particular. Date of birth, date of birth, date of birth. Join, think. I will just take it a break out here. I don't think so there is any particular questions. I'm just getting flow of date of birth. Even I'll get confused where the real questions will go. I'll filter these questions. I will answer next time on next Sunday for sure. And just a brief bye, like, and hope so it'll be a good next week for all of you. And because a lot of transits are coming, I will just say everybody just stay healthy and just secure yourself. A lot of transits are coming. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
sir.